What's up YouTube, this is DWS Darius and this is going to be another episode of Amazing Fish. Okay YouTube, so today's Amazing Fish is coming from the 125 gallon African cichlid tank. She happens to be my oldest African cichlid. Now like 3 years ago or whatever it was, I'm not sure how long, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, when I went to the local fish store, I chose either 5 or 7, somewhere, I think out of those two numbers, I'm going with 7. I chose 7 fish. Now 3 years later, one of those 7 fish is still with me. One of those 7 fish are still kicking it and looking awesome. And that fish is none other than my female Melanochromis Auratus cichlid. Okay, so first off, some of you guys might be saying, dude, that's a male Auratus. Look at the colors on that thing. But I've kept this fish now for, as I said before, 3 to 4 years, and I fully, undoubtedly know that this is a female. She's held eggs plenty of times. When I first bought her, she had the female coloration, and the only reason she's shown a male coloration is because she's somewhat dominant, and she used those colors to help just scare the fish. So yeah, this is my female. Now I'm not the only one that experienced female Auratus showing male coloration. There's plenty of videos of different females showing that male color. They use it just to show their toughness. Now I'm not sure if mine will ever go back to showing her female color unless I was to get a male. Then maybe she would change, but I don't plan on getting a male, so I'm guessing she's going to stay looking like that for the rest of her life. Now one of the things, after keeping this fish for so long, that I can tell you without a doubt that this is possibly the most aggressive African cichlid out there. Okay, so when I say an aggressive fish, I really mean it. That this is probably, no, not even probably, this is the most aggressive African cichlid I've ever kept, and I'm pretty sure I would never keep another African cichlid more aggressive than this specific species. Now pretty much all Melanochromis species I find to be quite aggressive, and the reason why I think so is because these are relatively fast fish. You see the way their body is shaped, they look like they're built for speed, and with that speed they get a ton of confidence, and that confidence just leads to a ton of bullying, a ton of showing who's boss, and thus an aggressive fish. Okay, so if you want to keep a Melanochromis Auratus or any of the Melanochromis species, what I recommend to tame the aggression is getting these fish at a much smaller size compared to the other fish in your tank. Now, not small enough to be eaten. However, I think even if they were that small, these fish are so fast they wouldn't be eaten. But just try to get a fish small enough so that he's the lowest in the rank. That way you can enjoy the beauty of these fish with less aggression, because the moment these fish gain dominance, they make sure everybody under them feels their dominance. They make sure they let everybody know without a doubt that they're empowered and that they better not start with them. So you want to make sure, if you want to get these fish, that you get them at a small size compared to the other fish, because these fish really pack a punch. Okay, so another thing you need to consider when keeping these fish is try to stay away from multiple of the same species. Now unless you do a species only group where you have more than one of the same species, maybe about a group of 6, you might get luck. But to keep, let's say, 2 females and 2 males, the 2 females will kill each other and the 2 males will kill each other. They just won't tolerate another fish that looks like them. They're highly competitive. So just make sure you stay away from any fish of the same species or that look similar. Okay, so once you get past that insane aggression, be able to just enjoy a beautiful fish. Now this is my female, and as I said before, she's displaying male coloration. So this is how a typical male would look. I think a male would be more beefier than her. At 4 years old, a male would be much more bigger, but this is my female, so she's thin. She's about, I'd say, 4 inches, and just a pretty nice, decent color. This is the male color. As a female color would be the exact opposite, whereas she has black, mostly black, and a few yellow 2 yellow stripes. the females have mostly yellow with 2 black stripes. So an exact opposite of each other, but both altogether beautiful fish. And as you can see right here, she displaying that aggression, just willing to fight everybody. I've seen this fish before when she was younger, swim straight across the tank, and the entire way she was willing to fight any and every fish in her path. So the main amazement that I'm amazed with these fish is just how aggressive they are. These fish are amazingly aggressive. I just can't really describe how aggressive these fish are, but I like it, especially since mine isn't as aggressive, but he had an aggressive history. So I'm able to just reflect on how aggressive she was and be shocked and amazed at how far she's came. Okay, YouTube, so this has been another episode of Amazing Fish featuring Melanochromis Auratus, my oldest African cichlid, and she's still kicking. I'm loving this fish. If you want to keep this fish, beware of the aggression. That's my main focus with this fish. Aggression, aggression, aggression. Because of all my African cichlids throughout all my years, I give her the crown of being the most aggressive species of African cichlid. So, as always, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, share, and thank everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more amazing fish and for more videos in general.